morning, good morning, everybody. We on time today. We on time today. Who is this guy? Who is this guy that's on time? I'll try to get myself together here. All right, got myself together. So let's see who's in the chat. Let's see who's in the chat. Get that like that. Okay. I see comments in the stream, y'all, but I don't see nothing in the chat there. I don't know what's going on. This stuff be driving me crazy. What's happening? Shout out here to Learn and Share in here. She's up early with the birds. They're chirping. Shout out Thomas. What's up, Thomas? Hola, Valentin. Buenos dias, even. Hey, man. If you don't know who I am, my name is Timothy Lee Rogers Sr., a.k.a. Araña Grande. For those who don't speak or hablo español, should I say, that's Big Spider. You hear me? Shout out Spyleen over here. If Spyleen always hanging out with me. What's up, Deborah? Deborah pulling up. Shout out to everybody in the gang that be pulling up, hanging out with your boy. I never in a million years would have thought that somebody from Fort Lauderdale, Florida would be on Al Gore's internet talking about price action. And people would actually be tuning in to hear what he got to say. Good morning, Tish. How you doing, sis? Hey, like I said, I'm Timothy Lee Rogers Sr., a.k.a. Araña Grande, and this is Lit Overnight Price Action Review. Give it. If this is your first time tuning in to Tim's Tidbit, please allow me to say welcome. If it's not your first time tuning in to Tim's Tidbits, I still want to say welcome. But I want to give you a nice hearty, well, thank you for always pulling up and hanging out with your boy. Now, without further ado, let's look here, man. We were on vacation, my band for my Apple Watch, right? It was Michelle Taco. What's up, Michelle? Michelle done put up in the chat. It was banged up. I've been working around the house. The watch banged up. It's years old. So I said, hey, let me get a new band. We were at a store in the mall. And so I said, I don't want the fancy stuff. Just give me the regular band like what's on there. Buys the band. Get back to the Airbnb. Open the box. The band is mad flimsy feeling, right? Oh, you work from home? That's what's up. It's mad flimsy. I said, okay, it's not a real Apple band. It's mad flimsy. It'll have the aesthetics. It just won't have the feel, the quality feel. Then I came to the realization that it's short. It can barely get to the last hole. Like, why do you have all these holes on here if you're going to make this little short band? When I put it on my wrist, it can only get to the first hole. And then I can't tuck it inside the little hole like it's supposed to. It keeps popping out and it keeps snatching my watch off my wrist. So needless to say, I kept my old band. I'm just clean it up a little bit. And I'm putting my old band back on. I said all that to say, hopefully we have separated the wheat from the tip. Hopefully we have separated the wheat from the tip. Y'all know I like to get off into some weird stuff that ain't got nothing to do with price action. A lot of times I do that just to separate the wheat from the tip. You know how when you be listening, like a lot of y'all say y'all can't stand listening to Michael's videos because he run his mouth too much. Let me let you in on a little secret. As a 51-year-old man, I can relate to Michael. He's a 51-year-old man, and we don't like wasting our time, right? The older I get, I'm starting to realize why old people just ramble and talk so much. They rambling and they not rambling and talking because they brain bad. They rambling and talking so that they can bury the gems inside, so that they want to know that you're listening and you're paying attention and you're invested. And the gems get buried amongst all the gobbledygook. And if you're paying attention and you're invested, you get the gems. That's why I say we've separated the wheat from the tare. Because if you truly invested in trying to learn how to read price action, if you truly invested in trying to take your trade into another level, then all of the gobbledygook that I talk about, you just tune out. That's what I do with Michael. Like a lot, like the gobbledygook, I tune out, because in the middle of some gobbledygook, there would be a gem that you needed. But if you skip through trying to find the big peaks in the video, you know, when you scroll through a video, you can see like big peaks where a lot of people listen to that part. You'll be missing all the good stuff. What's up, Kareem? What's up, Seawalk? Get rid of that janky band. Don't want to mess around and lose you. Man, you feel me? You feel me? What's up, Kenya? Kenya, I ain't seen you in a month of Sundays. A month of Sundays. Hey, man, let's get into this overnight price action. I got a real busy day today. I ain't gonna hold you. I can't even sit and chop it up with y'all, man. I really gave a lot of thought into not even doing the live stream. What's up, Lump? I put a lot. What's up, Sonny D? And that's your teachable moment and that's my teachable moment for the day. That's my teachable moment for the day. Hey, dig this. I flirted with not even doing the live stream, but I say, you know what? We just got back. I ain't gonna do the gang like that. We're gonna do the overnight price action. I ain't gonna promise y'all that it's gonna be a teachable moment today. Oh, Sonny D said I already had my E-Rock. What's up, E-Rock? Sonny D said I already had my teachable moment, so there it is. It's out of the way. Let's find 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock, all alone. Thursday, 6 p.m. Tim, why you going to Thursday? It's Friday. Glad you asked that question, little Timmy Rogers. The futures markets trading day starts at 6 p.m. So at 6 p.m. Thursday night, that's the start of Friday's trading day. If you look at a daily candle for Friday, and you see right here, right there, we opened up at 52.44 on the daily candle. And if we go down to a lower time frame and find that 52.44, you see where that is anchored at? You see where it's anchored at? It's anchored right here, right there at where I put that line. There it is. There's your teachable moment for the day. Buenos dias, Valdez. Buenos dias. Tell my niños that Tia Araña Grande said, hola, ¿qué pasa? Hey, shout out Valdez, man. Shout out Valdez. I'm going to put Valdez on the spot. I don't know if Valdez want me to say this or not, but Valdez beat, I don't know if Valdez is a realtor, a flipper, whatever. But it be some amazing real estate stuff on Valdez social media. Valdez, whatever you do, put it in the chat so people can come check you out. It be some amazing real estate stuff on Valdez social media. Valdez, whatever you do, Valdez, put it in the chat. Valdez, if you got a website, if you got a business, put it in the chat, and I'm gonna put it on the screen right there where your thing is. Right there, I'm putting the comment on the screen right there, where if anybody that's looking at this can come check you out. Put it in the chat right now. All right, let's get into this price action. These are 5-minute candles. It matters not what time frame, because we gonna look at price. Price is fractal. 5-minute candles. It matters not what time frame, because we just looking at price. Price is fractal. Y'all like my song I just made up? Y'all like my song I just made? Valdez, I ain't putting nothing in the chat. Put something in the chat. If you ain't got no website, put your IG business page on there, whatever. Something. Put something in the chat. Real estate agent in Connecticut and landlord. What's your real estate agent contact information? Put your real estate agent contact information in the chat so I can put it on the screen. I'm gonna put it on the screen like that while I talk about price. Okay. 6 o'clock. They sing a Spalene. Hold on. Tell them don't sing without me. Hold on. Tio Aranya Grande says, everybody pay attention to that side of the screen, whatever side of the screen that is for you. Pay attention, follow the bouncing ball. You see this little 3-letter ticker symbol right here? That's called the SPY. That tracks the performance of the S&P 500. But around here, around these parts, we don't call it the SPY. We call it something else. We even wrote a song about it. You want to hear it? Here it go. If you know the word, sing it with me on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Sing it with me. Spalene, where you at, baby? Here I go. Hey, how you doing? I'm glad that you, Spalene. Girl, what you about to do? Spalene about to gap down. $5 almost. Spalene. Oh, let's do another teachable moment. Let's do another teachable moment. Right? The SPY closed at 518.05 yesterday. And right now, it says that in pre-market, it's at 513.97. When the market opens, that's going to yield a huge, almost $5 gap down. Right there. If the market was to open just right now where it is, there would be a huge $5 bearish gap down. What causes that? Glad you asked that question, little Timmy Rogers. If you look at the futures market, the ES, it also tracks the S&P 500. And from 4:30 yesterday, let's move to 4:30. 4 o'clock, I'm sorry. From 4 o'clock yesterday, where this line is, do you see how the futures market has traded and it's come all the way down here? Because the future market has traded down and it's all the way down here. The market is open. If you're going to trade, please trade safe. If you're not going to trade, please take a copious amount of notes. You can go back, study what you saw today, and apply it to your future trading endeavors. Thank you. You see how it's all the way down there? So now that the market is open, look, It's a big gap. There's a big gap down right there. What caused that? Again, because the futures market, and if I draw a box from right here, where do we open? 9:30. The 9:30 open, and I go back over here to where we closed at. That's close enough for government work, right? And I put this on regular trading hours. Oh my goodness! Look, it's a big gap there too. Look, there's a big gap there too. You see, look what happened. That's where the gaps come from, because the futures market is continuously trade. It trades 23 hours a day. So when you get back to the regular trading hours, whatever the futures market has done is going to, if it's not in the exact same place, there's going to be a gap up or a gap down. And this teachable moment has been brought to you by Valdez, real estate agent extraordinaire in Connecticut and landlord. Hey, let's get into the price action. Get out of here. Move. Okay. All right. So at 6 o'clock, we opened up and we pretty much consolidated all night long up until about the 440 candle during the London session. But let's go in and inspect price, because price still tells you things even when it's consolidating. Make the candles big. Okay, so we opened up at 6 p.m. here, pushed up a little. The bodies of the candles are respecting this 355 SIBI right here. We wicked up. We wicked all the way up a little bit, ran out some short-term buy side above this here. Pushed back down into the 605 BSI. Went up, failed to take out the high. Looked like we came close to consequent encroachment of this wick, right? Came close to consequent encroachment of that wick. I'm just eyeballing it. Yeah, we came close to it. And then we had a true open of the Asian session, and then we dropped down, taking out the sell side below where we opened at 6. That short-term sell side that we created where we opened at 6, we took that out, creating a SIBI on that drop down of the 745 candle. Push back up. Bodies of the candles respected that 745 candle. 745 SIBI. Dropped down and failed to take out the sell side again. And then we got a nice displacement up, creating equal highs. Right, equal highs was created on that 845 candle. Pushed back down into, had an institutional order flow entry drill on the 825 BSI. When I say we had that displacement up, traded down through the 830 BSI, got an institution, but the bodies of the candles respected it, right? The bodies tell the story. Came down, the bodies are respecting it. Dipped below the opening price, and dipped into that. We got an institutional order flow entry drill, like I said, on an 825 candle. Pushed up, took out the short-term buy side, but did not take out the ultimate buy side, right? Small BSI at 945 that we totally disrespected, but we got back down below the true open of Asia, and then we made a run and took out that high that we had created at the open when we first pushed up. Took out that buy side, came back down below the opening price of the day, flirted between the true open of the Asian and the open price of the day right around midnight time. So from midnight up until, what's this right here? 240. So from midnight up until 240. So that means we had a true London open. We had the true day open. All that time we just kind of consolidated, ping ponged in between the true Asian and the opening price. Also, if you notice this dotted line right here, that's that 4-hour bearish fair value gap that was marked out. Hey, where'd price go? Oh, there it is. Right there. That's that. Remember yesterday when we was talking about this, I was like, the NQ had made it to that fair value gap, but the ES had not made it to that fair value gap. If you don't know what I'm talking about, right? It was yesterday sometime. It was right here. No, that's not it. It might be it. That might be it. I don't know, but it was a fair value gap that the ES had made. I mean, the NQ had made it to, and yes, that's Wednesday. Yes, that's it. That fair value gap right there. The NQ had made it to it, right, when we started out the morning, but the ES had not made it to it. That's that fair value gap, right? Yeah, because see, this 6 o'clock 4-hour candle, see how it's not touching it. And then on the NQ, this 6 o'clock 4-hour candle, see how it's inside that SIBI. That's the one. And so all the time while I was talking there, price, that dotted line right there through the middle, we were sitting on consequent encroachment of that 4-hour fair value gap from the 355 candle all the way through to the 440 candle right here. Right, that 440 candle right there is when we pushed away. This 355 candle yesterday is when we pushed into that area. So we sat there on that consequent encroachment for how many hours is that? Let's see how many hours that is, how much time it is. So that's, hey, come here. Stretch all the way over there. So that is 12 hours and 45 minutes. We were consolidating in that area right there for 12 hours and 45 minutes. And then after that, we came down into this BISI, the 8:25 p.m. BISI, right? Look at the body of the candle, how it went right back to that consequent encroachment on that 820. See right there, right at that consequent encroachment after wicking down into this order block and this BISI, right? Filled all that in, wicked back up, and stopped right at the high of that BISI on that consequent encroachment. From there, we pushed up, took out the buy side above all of this right here. Also went into that 5-minute volume imbalance right there. Also, look, see these wicks. See these wicks right here. Let's come here. Come here. Come here. Remember the other day when I was talking about to wick or not to wick, right? Look at all three of these wicks. Let's come back over here. Boop, right there. All three of them wicks. Y'all see where them wicks went? Right there to the body of this order block right here. Right there to the body of that order block. What else did it go to? Right there to the body of that breaker. See that order block and that breaker right there to the body, right? Remember what I was talking about? When to wick or not to wick? See this right here? The fair value gap is up here. The wicks are down here. The wicks are not overlapping with that fair value gap. This is when I look for the body. I look for the reaction at the body. If the wicks are on top of like this fair value gap is down here, but the wicks, if the wicks are overlapping with the fair value gap, then I look for the reaction at the wick. Another teachable moment. That was a review because we talked about that before. That was a review teachable moment. I just happened to see it when I was talking about the price just now. Too wick or not too wick? That is the question. After taking out that buy side, we started selling off a little bit. We did get a little small little sibby right there. We got a volume imbalance up here between the 310 and 315 candle. Push back into the volume imbalance, wicked off, push back up into the volume imbalance, wicked off, push back up again, wicked off. But look at all the bodies. All the bodies are respecting that area, right? And then here on the 430 candle, we started our trek down, right? And ultimately leaving that area on this 440 candle. Now, when price does all of this, right? Question time. And the winner of the question time wins a prize. Not going to say what the prize is until after the question is answered. And I'm going to put, hey, Lil Hulk, how you get on my screen? What's up, Lil Hulk? Now get off my screen. Rhonda Green. Shout out Rhonda Green. We got to put back the real estate agent. Valdez still ain't put up the contact information. Valdez don't want to be contacted. Valdez said, I don't want y'all to contact me. All right. So, okay. Put that there. Put this here. I need to put this on live. Okay. Let me see how far. I need to unmute this to see how far behind I'm starting. Okay, so it's like a few seconds behind. All right, let me stopwatch. Ready? For the camera. Starting now. Click. Five seconds. All right, it's a 5-second delay on this YouTube right here. Okay, so the first person that pops in the right answer on this screen right here is going to win the surprise. Okay, so I can hear myself. Mute. All right, so when price, let's hide all of this. Oh, not that. Ah, come on, Tim. Ah, Tim, you're ruining it. Okay. When price does all of this right here, right? When price does all of this right here, and then leaves it, what did that candle right there confirm? Balance price range. Look at Valentine. Look at Valentine. Balance price range. Ding, 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 ding. Very good, Valentine. Now, Valentine, you just won yourself. Valentine, what are you? Valentine, you a mentee, right? You a mentee, right, Valentine? Let me see. Let me see if Valentine is a mentee. Valentine, you a mentee, right, Valentine? You in the mentorship? Yes, Valentine, you're in the mentorship. So, Valentine, DM me in the Discord your Cash App information, and I'm going to send you a month's a month is $24.99 a month. So I'm gonna send you money to cover a month. So you got a free month of the membership, Valentine. You got a free DM me your Cash App. I do it through YouTube, so I can't go in there and just make it free. So this is the only way I can do it. And I'm gonna send you the $24.99, even though they take 30% off of me, and I don't get the whole $24.99. I'm gonna send you the $24.99. Yeah, DM me your Cash App, and I'm gonna send you the $24.99. $24.99. And Rhonda, I really appreciate you. I really appreciate you. I really appreciate you. You feel me? Rhonda, Starbucks is on me today. If y'all don't know what Rhonda be doing, Rhonda be coming in here and she be putting comments with all of the timestamps for all the stuff, and I pin it to the top. She be putting comments with all the timestamps of when I talk about stuff. You know what I'm saying? She be having stuff in there when if I shout somebody out, if I recognize somebody, if I give a teachable moment, if I just go off, and she has timestamps in there, man. Rhonda be going crazy. I appreciate you, Rhonda. Oh yeah, I got so far off track. Yeah, so we displaced the way, creating the balanced price range up there, and then we melted down into all of this buy side imbalance over here. We had a big buy side imbalance over here, so we melted all the way down into that. Also, if I'm not mistaken, I think it was like an order block over there on the 4-hour, and it was right. There's a 4-hour order block over there. We traded down into. So, quick thing to note: whenever you're watching price, stay cognizant of the higher time frame, right? So on the higher time frame, we have this BISI and this order block, whose job is to keep price up. We want to see how this 4-hour candle right here that we're printing now, that's going to end in about 12 minutes, 11 minutes and 2 seconds. We want to see how this candle responds to this BISI and this order block right there, right? And then once we see how it responds, like we're getting a reaction off of the order block right now. We can see that we only got 10 minutes left unless it just pukes in the next 10 minutes and drops down here. So we've traded through the BISI, and now we're responding off of the order block, right? We're anticipating some type of rejection at these 2 points, right? We got no rejection at the BISI. Well, we got a small rejection right there on that candle, right? Small, but no rejection off of the BISI, but we're getting a nice amount of rejection off of the order block. Now, it's bearish. Price is bearish on this 4-hour, right? So now you're anticipating some type of rejection off of that because it's bearish and it's a discount PD rate. Boom, you get your rejection. Now you want to see on the lower time frames if price starts to push back up or if it continues the bearishness. That's how you track the price. That's how you plan your next trade. That's how you determine if I'm going to stay in this trade that I'm in, right? Once you get to higher time frame PD arrays, you look for what you anticipate. I anticipate a rejection. I got it, right? Now that I got that rejection, now I want to see what did this higher time frame leave. This higher time frame, it's going to leave a SIBI, right? This SIBI's job is to keep price down, right?
I can't help you with that.
I'm not talking to you. Its job to keep price down. Now you want to look on the lower time frames, this 4 hour. Let's go down to 15 minutes. 2 time frames down. Now you want to see, is this 15 minutes supporting the bearishness? And right now it is, right? The 15 minute, we came back to this bearish order block, and this bearish fair value gap continued down, created another bearish fair value gap and another bearish order block. Now you want to see if price will try to make it back to this 4 hour fair value gap. Oh, that's the garbage truck. I heard something. I'm home by myself. I shouldn't be hearing noises. That's they got the automatic garbage trucks, the ones that come by and they pick up the can and dump it in and then drop it, and then they don't have like the inmates picking up the trash on they still be picking up trash, but like for this particular trash run, they use the automated truck. But then you want to see if it makes an attempt to go back to this 4 hour imbalance, right? Because if you notice on this fit with the, and we going crazy today. On this 4 hour, we came down to this higher time frame PD array, right? And then when you go down to the 15 minute, right? If you notice right there, we got a consolidation and then we break down, right? So if we come, just say we could possibly come down to this sell side or that sell side, and then that would, what would that be creating? And then go back up. What would that be? All right. You see, that's how you look at the price. Oh, that's my yard, man. Right? It could even happen here. Start to reverse, go up. You see that? Original consolidation, right? First stage distribution. Right? This right here could be second stage distribution since we haven't reached any sell side, or it could be a smart money reversal because we reached a higher time frame PD array right there. But that is how you tie the time frames together. Another teachable moment. Anyway, I'm tired of talking. Plus, I got to go holler at my yard, man. If anybody has questions, I'll stick around for a minute. I don't even know if I finished the overnight price action. But shout out Valentine. Shout out Valdez, the real estate agent extraordinaire in Connecticut. Shout out Valentine for coming through with a hard-hitting answer. Shout out Rhonda Green for always pulling up with the note taking. Copious amounts of notes and sharing them with everybody. Hey, if ain't nobody got nothing, that's gonna be it, man. Hey, Valdez. Hold on. You've been on my screen long enough, Valdez. Get off my screen. You're welcome to everybody. I don't see anything popping in the chat besides a thank you from E-Rock. that's going to be it, man. Y'all know who it is. It's your boy, Aranya Grande, a.k.a. Big Spider. You hear me? Until the next time, man, if you're not going to trade, please take a copious amounts of notes so you can go back and study everything that you saw today. Yes, Thomas, everybody, have a great weekend, man. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Lil Hawk, E-Rock, here to learn to share. Everybody, you're welcome. Y'all be safe out here in these trading streets, man. Gone.